Well, there comes an age that the ability to drive is no longer up to par.
And the process of getting through that can be much more difficult than just taking away the keys. Tonight in a special report, CBS 42's Rachel Lundberg is sharing real accounts of what happens when you wait.
Taking away the keys can feel like you're taking away independence. This is a crossroads that many of us have already been through or will go through at some point. And it can be a battle with the people that we want to protect the most. But at the end of the day, it's a life-saving decision.
110R, they're currently en route to the accident at 20th with multiple victims.
February 28th. An emergency call after 12 students were cut down during a Mardi Gras parade in Gulf Shores.
People off the road. Everybody keep off the road.
The driver, a 73-year-old man, accelerated into the crowd.
Got ambulances coming.
This accident sparked national attention, including concerns right here in Birmingham about the safety of older drivers.
We had a traffic crash on I-20 out in the St. Clair County area, and when I got there, it was an elderly lady, and she was going up the hill and ran out of gas, and she just let it roll backwards on an active highway. We contacted her family, and they said that we've been searching for her.
This can be the hardest decision families make, taking away a loved one's freedom that a car brings. Well, for Willis, he had to ask a friend for help.
He would secretly follow her and just make sure she got home. She didn't know he was behind her, but he was. And there was a point that said, you know, she's really hesitant. You know, she's not real sure.
For the Lee family, it was a red light that it was time to take away the keys. Were you worried about your mom?
Oh, sure. You know, my mom, there was two things that were important to her. One was her cell phone. She slept with her cell phone in her hand and her car, you know, because the church that she was involved in, they had what they called their gang, and they would go out to eat 2 or 3 times a week.
It's an everyday act of faith, getting behind the wheel for a lady's lunch or taking a quick trip to the grocery store, something they've done for 30 years and the highlight of their week. But for their safety, it now has to end. From 70 to 74 years of age, there were 6,821 crashes and 39 of those fatal. Any age older than 74, there were a total of 8,587 crashes, with 53 of them being fatal. It's never an easy conversation to have.
Well, I've had a couple of talks with my 90-year-old grandfather, and I believe that we've got to an understanding that he, you know, if he needs to go somewhere, someone will take him.
And you may need a third party to help Grandma or Grandpa understand that their safety comes before their independence.
Each situation is different, and you have to just evaluate it in love.
If your family is in need of a third party to step in, UAB offers an elderly driving assessment clinic. A specialist will thoroughly assess each patient to see if driving is still an option for you and your family. I've posted these resources for you on our website to use, so just go to WIT.com and type in the keyword "taking the keys" to find the article. In the studio, Rachel Lundberg, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.